plucker. That's just me being silly, plucker.
Silly plucker.
That's just me being silly. That's just me being silly saying plucker, but it's a...
No, but it's a real word though.
No, it's incidental
Oh, but
brush.
that's like saying dental floss.
Dental floss.
I'm not going to say dental floss.
And I just say plucker, even though but I don't think anyone in the UK...
dental floss?
We don't ever say dental floss. Plucker. We were saying, I thought it was something you play instruments with. You're right, but I was talking about my teeth. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Afia.
And my name is Rajan.
And today we're going to be talking about our wedding plans, our pre-wedding plans, and basically everything that we did leading up to the wedding.
Yeah, the last video we spoke about wedding guests. That was a little bit more on the negative side, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In this video is going to be more fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think, to be honest, I've been looking forward to doing this video as well.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's it's going to be a fun one to talk about and a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so much to talk about.
People have been asking for this.
Yes, they have.
So it's like, okay, we didn't know, but we could share all this information. But yes, so we're going to talk about the wedding plans.
Yeah.
By the way, we've also launched Love Who You Love family membership. If you guys haven't seen the shorts or the community tab, you'll get access to the videos coming out early, so you'll be the first to see it. And you'll be supporting us, and we want to start vlogging soon. So your contribution will basically help us upgrade our camera equipment, and you'll get access to exclusive videos, so some things we may not share to the general public. You know?
Exactly.
But yeah, it's there. I'll put in a link and in the bio, in the description and in the bio. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
So we decided the location.
Yes.
We spoke about on the last video.
Yeah, we did.
We spoke about the location, and now what did we do? Like, we thought, we want to get married in Jamaica.
Yeah.
What was the next step?
The next step for us was to find a wedding planner.
Okay. Why wedding planner? Why didn't we just try and do it ourselves?
We knew it was going to be too much if we try and do it ourselves. There's no way. You think we could have taken that on?
But I think if my memory serves me correct, I think we were looking at hotels. I think one of them was Moon Palace.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We're looking at hotels
and wedding, and then we thought, we can't do this.
It's too much.
It was too much.
I found as soon as we started looking at hotels, I was just overwhelmed. I just felt like filled with anxiety. I was like, there's just no way we could do it ourselves, especially planning the wedding from the UK. No, it's
too much.
It wouldn't have worked.
No. Yeah, it would have been way too stressful.
Yeah, very stressful.
Yeah. Okay, so. We went on a website, right?
Yeah.
We were like, we want to get married in Jamaica. Let's have a look on the website for wedding planners in Jamaica.
Yes.
Right. And then we came across a wedding planner. Called, I think her page is called Weddings by Clomo.
Yes.
And we kind of I think she was the first person we reached out to.
Yeah, she was.
There was something about her page, and I think we did a video call with her, right?
Yes,
Scheduled a video call with her.
Yeah, we did.
And I think she was saying that because she lived in the UK for a few years.
Yes.
She's originally from Jamaica, but she lived in the UK. So I think that kind of helped to... I don't know, just made us feel at ease, I guess.
It definitely did.
Yes.
So because she had that background and she knew kind of the style, what we wanted.
And what we're saying.
Yeah.
So if we were saying we want a plucker, she'll know exactly what we mean.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because when we had that conversation with her, I just felt like we knew her and we connected with her instantly.
Yes.
There was just something about her that just stood out to me.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
We were like, I remember we came off the call and we were like, I really like her.
Yeah, because I mean, the video, I think it was only for half an hour or something, nothing long. We were on for an hour. So I think that helped as well. If someone says half an hour and then half an hour's up and they say, okay, I've got to go now.
Yeah.
it feels like, okay, that's fine, it's an appointment, but she actually went the extra mile, so
She did.
She was making time for us, basically. And so that we knew, okay, going forward, if you were to go with her, she'll make time for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we need it, or if we're stressed out, because we don't want to become like Bridezilla and
No.
Groomzilla.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely not us.
Yeah.
And I feel like she was very relaxed as well. Relaxed, made us feel at ease, so that's why we went with Clomo.
Yeah. Okay, so we found, so the country we want to get married in, and the wedding planner. What about the venue? How did you choose the venue?
I think it was when we had another meeting with Chloe. Because we were saying, we're thinking of like a hotel wedding,
beach wedding.
We wanted beach. That was number one.
Yes.
And we wanted like thinking okay, hotel. And then we had said, we were looking at like Moon Palace, and we were looking at different wedding packages that we thought, we wanted to have, your opinion and get a wedding planner. Like, what do you think? And then she was like, well, a lot of hotel beach weddings, it's like, you're not the only wedding on that day. There's so many different weddings happening. And she said it's kind of like a conveyor belt.
Yeah, it is.
And then she said that, there's going to be other people. Obviously, there's other people who's, other guests at the hotel who might see your wedding, who might just sit and watch your wedding. Obviously, there's a wedding happening.
You can see in the photos as well. Like, you'll see people in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Who weren't part of the wedding. If you look at like certain wedding pictures.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't
something that we were comfortable with. I mean, that's fine for people that are comfortable with that.
Yeah, but we wanted it private.
We did.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it was.
Yeah, we wanted a private wedding.
And on the beach, and we wanted to chill, not like rushed.
Yeah, and I think when she said all that, it really put us off.
Yeah.
And then we were like, no, we don't want that kind of wedding.
We had to be like, what do we do next?
Exactly. Yeah. So what do we do next? And then she came up with different ideas and different venues of where she's held a lot of weddings.
Yes.
In her career as a wedding planner, like popular wedding venues. And then she came up with
so she came up with Prospect Villa.
Yeah, Prospect Villas.
And with Prospect Villa, which in Osherius, and they have like, I think, maybe about 6 villas. Yeah. 6 or 8 villas. I think it might be 8. I'm not sure. And the one we did was Frankfurt Villa, because that one had the private beach.
Yes.
There were others where it's like you can still get the beach view, but it's not on the beach, and it's on the like almost the grass.
Yeah, it's like the grass area. Yeah, it's like it's on a platform. But you can see the sea from. Yeah,
and it was really nice, but I think we just knew we wanted to be. Yeah.
The Frankfurt just stood out.
I mean, we'll be putting videos up on this, but like, we'll alright, it'll carry on. Okay, so we decided under the villa.
On the villa,
So we got the country wedding planner, location. Now with Frankfurt Villa, is you stay there, and then you can get married there. So it's on the same, premises.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, that's great. But then when it came to deciding on the date, what did you do?
I remember we wanted it to be 23.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. We wanted it to be 23rd of March, 23.
Now
that's the date we wanted.
Yeah. So, but in UK format, it's day, month, year, the right way. I'm joking. Obviously in America, it's like month, date. So it would have been 3/23/23, but for us it would have been 23/3/23. Yeah. And we wanted that date, and I think it was because of school holidays and stuff like that. But she said it wasn't available.
Yeah, it wasn't available.
It booked up. Like a year in advance, it was booked up. And so then we were like, okay, what about the week before? Booked up. But then we couldn't just choose any old week, because we still had to kind of align it with school holidays.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So anybody with kids can come. Then what happened?
Then she said that she had a few other dates available. And one of the dates that kept coming up It was Valentine's Day, believe it or not.
Well, it was Valentine's week.
Valentine's week. Yeah, Valentine's week.
And so yes,
Yeah.
okay, so it was Valentine's week. We didn't think it was going to be Valentine's, like, it was that Valentine's week.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like school holidays here, so half term here.
Yeah.
And so we were like, alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then she informed us that we have to be in the country for at least, I think, 3 days before you can legally get married there. So we didn't need to get married in the UK because obviously there's what's the word?
Oh, where the UK,
Commonwealth.
the Commonwealth and the Caribbean are like.
Yeah, we didn't need to get married here.
Yeah.
And then get married there, kind of thing. It doesn't need to. We could just legally get married there, which was good.
Yeah, very good.
But then we had to be there like at least 3 days before.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we were working out the dates, okay, we can go on a Saturday, and then school holidays that week, and then by coincidence, by chance, it landed on the 14th.
Yeah, the 14th. It landed on the 14th of February, 2023. That was the date that kept coming up.
Yeah.
Obviously, we wanted to get married 23rd of March 23. We just loved the way the date looked.
Yeah. The UK format.
Yeah, the UK format. But then, so Valentine's Day. So we had a date set for Valentine's Day, which was not what we planned for, but it's like it just happened.
Yeah, it propelled.
Yeah,
that way.
Did.
Yeah, it just happened, and so we were like, okay, cool.
Yeah, Valentine's Day wedding.
Yeah, we weren't forcing
Let's go for it.
It just happened.
It just happened that way.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Okay, so that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's move on to obviously, with brides you have to choose to dress early, ASAP, whatever. So what happened next? How did you kind of, before we were even engaged, were you looking at dresses anyway, or no, or do you have a style in mind? What was your...
I didn't have no style in mind. I was looking at a few dresses.
What, pre-engagement?
Not pre-engagement.
Okay. So after engagement...
Sorry, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Whilst we're together, were you thinking, ooh, if I get married... No. Just...
I wasn't, I was just living life with you and just having fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't force it.
No, I didn't even think of anything like that until when we actually had to go ahead and choose because the wedding date was set.
Right, and
so it was like, everything was booked, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I need to start, getting the bridesmaids together, who am I going to have as bridesmaids, making sure I have all their sizes correct.
So one step at a time before you rush.
Okay.
Alright, wedding dress.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what was the sequence? That's what we want to go by sequence. This is one of them. This is not short.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, wedding dress. One of the most important parts.
Right.
So wedding dress. Mm-hmm. I just remember going on online on Pinterest, and then I saw there was a particular dress. I feel like I don't know if I saw this dress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I saw this dress when after you proposed to me and we were engaged.
Okay.
I felt like there was a style of dress that I knew that I wanted. I knew that would actually suit me. But yeah. So a particular dress kept coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I was thinking, I really like that dress.
So was it that dress?
So then I started to... Yes. So then I think I went onto that same wedding planning website.
Okay.
And then I searched that dress on there.
Okay.
And then it gave me... different different shops of who had that dress in stock.
Okay.
And then one particular bridal shop kept coming up. So I booked in with them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I booked in with them because I knew. Oh yeah, obviously I wouldn't have told you this.
No,
so much has happened since then.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I made sure I booked in with them because I knew they had that dress in stock.
Okay.
And they were a very popular wedding dress shop.
Okay.
At the time where we were living.
Yeah. Okay. So so you booked it. Okay, do you remember the sequence of everything? So were you trying to do that first, or were you then choosing your bridesmaid dresses? What was the sequence of it? How did you do it?
Wedding dress first.
Okay.
That was my first.
Okay.
Go-to.
So then you booked your wedding dress appointment.
Yeah, I booked my wedding dress appointment. And then I think at this point, did I know who my bridesmaids were going to be? I felt like I knew at this point.
Yeah, I think you had. Yeah.
Who they were going to be. So obviously I made sure I booked it for the amount of bridesmaids I was having, so obviously they could accompany me trying on wedding dresses.
For your wedding. Yeah. Okay, so when you booked your wedding dress appointment, how did you feel? Because so I remember like when she booked a wedding dress appointment and it was the day was coming.
Yeah.
And you were just getting anxious.
Yeah, I was.
You didn't want to go.
No, I didn't.
And I'm like, what? Just go. Why don't you want to go? And obviously you weren't feeling too good.
No.
With the idea of not having your mum there.
Yeah. I felt it was like I was trying to put it off, and I remember the day was getting closer and closer to the day I booked to go and try on the dresses, and I was like, oh, should I cancel it? And then you were like, why are you going to cancel it? Like your bridesmaids have taken time out. Don't cancel it.
But
just
you need a
go,
dress.
and you need a dress. just go to the shop. But I was just feeling really down. I didn't feel good within myself at the time as well. Like I was like, I wanted to like look a certain way before I start trying on dresses. And I just thought, I'm not really in the mood to go. And I was like, well, I'm going wedding dress shopping. My mom's not here. Okay, I've got these great bridesmaids around me that, looking out for me, and they're really excited for the appointment. But I was just feeling so down, like leading up to it. I don't know what it was. I just was obviously I was very overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Obviously I was excited and everything. I'm marrying you and getting my dress. But there was just a little bit of I don't know, just feeling a bit.
I mean, it's feeling a bit down. The elephant in the room, right? Like
I was feeling down.
Your mom's not going to be there, and so that's like one of the biggest moments.
Exactly, the biggest moment of my life. Trying on my wedding dress and going wedding dress shopping, and my mum not around. And then I was thinking of like other women that I might see in the shop, and they're going to have their mums with them. And they're going to be like, I was thinking about all of that, and it was just a very mix of emotions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But then, okay, so you then decided you found your wedding dress.
Yeah, I did.
And then, how many times did you have to go back and forth with that one?
Oh my gosh.
Because so you chosen the dress.
Yeah, so the dress that I saw on Pinterest. Was actually the first dress that I tried on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I tried on about 4 other dresses, but I kept thinking about the first one. Right. And that was obviously the first one that kept popping up online that I really liked. Right. So I knew it was that dress. Yeah. It was just amazing. It was really fun in there as well. Like it was actually a really good day. We were drinking champagne, and I was actually laughing and smiling, and everyone was making me laugh, and the staff was so amazing at the shop. They made me feel really good, just really good about myself, and complimenting me, and it was just really nice. It was really, really nice.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
So I was I was feeling happy.
Feeling happy. But how many times did you have to go back and forth to try the dresses? Because there was a procedure, right?
Yeah, so they normally give you the dress in like a size that's not your size, so they can tailor it and everything. So that I had to order the dressing for me, and then I had to keep going back. I had about probably 7 or 8 appointments. I feel like probably more than that. Because I had to keep going back and getting it tailored.
Yeah, it was a lot.
As time was going on, I was losing weight. So they had to like tailor the dressing. Then I had to just change parts of the dress. So it suited my skin tone. Okay. There was a lot to. I didn't realise how many appointments I would need for my dress. The dress shop, they understand about because a lot of brides, they do lose a lot of weight, and they were like, "Don't worry, we've got you covered." And then the last kind of tailoring that they did, like the last kind of measurements and fitting that they did, it was like literally a couple of days before I flew out. So it was really, they did everything really, really close to the actual wedding day. So yeah, they were so amazing. Yeah,
they were
absolutely
really good,
amazing. Yeah. But yeah, it was still a stressful time though.
Oh, for
like
sure.
finishing work and then having to run to my appointments. It was
Okay, so you had an idea of your wedding dress, bridesmaid dresses. So what happened with that?
So bridesmaid dresses, obviously we knew we had the venue, had everything sorted. We knew it was going to be on a beach. So I know I was thinking kind of like champagne colour. That's all I was thinking. That's all I had in my head. And then so I got all the bridesmaids together. I had 4 bridesmaids.
We had an idea as well, like the style of it.
The style of it. Yeah, we had an idea.
The material and the style, the look of it.
Yeah.
We had it in mind. I think we saw it a few places and we were like, yeah, something like this.
Yeah, like very like flowy, but yet fitted. And, you know, that kind of look. That's what I was going for.
Right.
And then I think it was, we went to a bridal shop.
Yeah.
So me and all the brides went to a bridal shop, and then I found these dresses, and then I got to know everybody's size and what style suited everyone. And then I found these dresses. They were a champagne colour to me at the time. I mean, I feel like everybody looked great. I feel like everybody looked really nice. So I was like, yeah, I'm going for that.
Yeah.
And then I had a cousin that was going to be a bridesmaid, but she lives in Canada, so I thought I can ship one of the dresses out to her if she can't.
I think she could get access.
Yeah, because she could actually access one from her country.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, well, I could just ship it to her because it'd just be a lot easier. So I had one dress in my hand. Then the other dresses, I had them all on order for the 4 bridesmaids. I really looked great in them. I thought, yes, these are the dresses. I found my bridesmaid dresses, and I just left that shop feeling so happy, and that I've accomplished something, I've achieved something, and that's one other thing ticked off the list. So I felt great.
Yeah.
So, got home now. So at this point, where I lived, the shop was like an hour away from where I lived. Got home now, had one of the dresses in a bag, pulled out one of the dresses to show you. You were like, Afia, what have you done? The colour is wrong.
The style is right.
The style is right, but the colour is completely off. It's the wrong colour.
It was wrong because the idea I had for the groomsmen, I wanted that to match.
Yeah.
Right, so I wanted it like, champagne, like sand colour, because the outfits I had in mind for the groomsmen were pretty much like, you know, like brown colour, like cream colour trousers, white shirt, a waistcoat brown, like it's a cream waistcoat, and then kind of like tan colour shoes.
Yeah.
But then I felt like the bridesmaid dresses were like grey or something. or rose gold.
Yeah, they were the wrong.
Rose gold.
Yeah, it was not champagne. So when obviously I pulled the dress out the bag, and he's like, it's the complete wrong colour. I'm like, you're absolutely kidding me. Please don't. Please, I was so upset. I couldn't believe I got the wrong colour.
Yeah.
You're like, can't you see? It's off. Look. And then you were trying to show me. I don't know why you didn't
send me a picture while you were there.
I don't know why I didn't do that, because I really thought I had it all in the bag, literally. Thought I had it covered, so I thought I don't need to show you because I've got this. Like, you know, everything's great, but I couldn't believe it was the wrong colour. So I had to cancel my order at the bridal shop and say, listen, I'm going to have to cancel all the orders. I'm going to have to return the dress. It's the wrong colour.
I think I went.
You went to return the dress.
Yeah.
Because you were near the shop at the time.
Yeah.
So you could return it quite quickly, which was great. And they were like, don't worry, it's fine.
And we'll cancel the order.
And you'll get your money back. And then obviously I had to ring around, tell the bridesmaids, listen, I got the wrong dress, the colour is wrong.
But like, you knew the sizes.
Which was great, so it wasn't a wasted trip because I knew everybody's sizes and I knew what style of dress suited everyone. So it was even though I felt like, oh gosh, I've wasted everybody's time, the dress is wrong, but it wasn't wasted because I got to see everybody's what suited everyone.
And then we quickly looked online.
We did,
for that style.
Yes.
Champagne colour.
Yeah, in the correct colour.
We did find it quite, I think, easily.
Yeah, we did actually.
And just basically just order to everyone's houses.
Yeah.
And say, look, try it on, see how it fits,
yes.
and then take it from there.
Yeah. So that was, even though it was stressful trying to run around, thinking, oh my gosh, I need to, get a dress that suits everyone, get the correct colour. But yeah, we found it quite quickly, so that was good. So that was, after that was done, that was a job ticked off the list.
Right. Okay, so that's that. Choosing like the vendors, right? So like videographer, photographer, how did you do all that?
That was all through Clomo.
Right.
Because she had a list. So she had a list of all different vendors, and then we could choose from each category. For example, the photographer, so she had like 5 names in the photographer section. DJ, she had about another 5 names in the DJ section, and then she would share their Instagram details,
it's like
their website,
YouTube.
their previous work, and then the ones that we liked the look of.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
What?
So I can say this. So no, one of the videographers, right? We were looking at the videographer, like their work and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were like, wow, this is really good. But then I think one of the groom in the video on his speech was like saying something crazy. He said something like, it's been a stressful relationship. It's time to get lit. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
It's like, it's been a stressful time, a lot of anger, it's all negative words, but it's time to get lit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, fair play to you.
So that's how we chose it. So the Chloe sent us like the DJ, photographer, videographer, and we kind of said, okay, let's kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, and then we got to have video calls. So obviously we were having video calls on a weekly basis with the wedding planner.
Right.
And then with the vendors that we chose, we got to have video calls with them as well.
Yeah,
so,
and she would invite them into the call. And it was kind of very free-flowing.
It was very free-flowing.
You don't have to have a video call every week.
Yeah.
She was there if you needed. So if you wanted to talk about something, you could like occasionally WhatsApp her, but if it's something more in-depth, then we'd have to schedule a meeting and just have that meeting and go through everything. And it was great as well because even if say she might be in another meeting, she had great colleagues. Her team were great. Ashley, she was incredible. She was phenomenal. So amazing. And you could contact her and she would run a lot of the meetings with us if Chloe couldn't make it. So it's like you got to build like a bond and a connection. And it felt like they were your friends because you saw them every single day for a year. So every single week, for a year, you would have, or sometimes most days you'd be messaging them about something. Even if it's one line, a quick question. Exactly. And then get a reply. Exactly. Amazing. Okay. And so that along with that came with the cake and the decor. That's how it was. Yeah, exactly. It was the same procedure. Yeah. Okay. So I chose, I'm going to talk about my outfits now, right? Yeah. However, I didn't even choose my outfit because I was stressing so much about my outfit because with me, when it comes to outfit, clothes, I need an inspiration, and if I don't get inspired, then I'm not gonna force. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course. That's how I do things. So instead, I just worked on the Groomsmen for a while. Like I just got their outfits, and one of my cousin was in Singapore at the time, so I kind of had to guess his sizes. Well, no, he told me his sizes, but it could be a little bit off. Yeah. So I probably had to get like 2 pairs or something of shoes, for example. And see if it fits him, just take everything with me. And then I think one of the groomsmen, I got him all the outfits, like the top, the bottom, everything, the shoes. And then I said, okay, look, I'm going to drop it off to you. Please let me know if they fit, 'cause return policy, exchange, whatever.
Yeah.
And so then I would message him, be like, oh yeah, have you tried it yet? And he goes, no man, I'll do it. And I'm like, all right, fine. I got 28 days. But this was like, I don't know, when I gave it to him, probably like in the summer.
Yeah.
Right. And then 28, 30 days passed. And he still hadn't tried it. And then I was like pestering him, have you tried it? Look, 28 days gone, you know. And he's like, oh no, try it. I've tried, and then he'll try one thing or something or whatever. And then months going by as well. I'm stressed because obviously I'm focusing on everything else. My brother tried his and everything's just great, whatever. And I'm then came around about December time. I said, what's going on with your outfit? Have you sorted everything? And he goes, yeah, I just need to tailor, I'll just get my mum to tailor the trousers or whatever. So I'm like, so do you want to just get that sorted? And then he's like, then he messages me and then he says, oh, I can't find it. The whole outfit.
Oh my gosh.
I think he found the shoes, but the rest of the outfit he could not find.
I just remember how stressed you were. You were stressing. I remember our where we were living were just full of like clothes and just everybody's clothes that we had ordered.
Yeah.
And then we never had anything spare because obviously what you'd ordered was for him. And then he couldn't find his outfit, and we were so close to our flight to Jamaica as well.
Yeah, because now it's like January, a month left.
Oh.
And then he goes, where did you get it from? I'm like, okay, this is the website, but the thing is, it's in slim fit, so you can't.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's the particular one is gone. Like they're all like other sizes tailored, so it's like kind of straight fit, not like it doesn't go in. It doesn't give you that slim look.
Yeah.
So I think he ended up buying like a straight fit afterwards.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you when the time comes and you see the wedding video, you'll probably be like, yeah, I know who it was. Because it's just baggy. It's like just oversized. Like you could fit 2 people in there. Put one extra room.
He still looked great. Everybody looked great.
Yeah, of course.
But obviously.
Look, I appreciated everyone's effort in terms of coming and all of this, but that one was just a little bit unfair.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unfair. I'm joking. But yeah, it was unfair on me.
It was.
But it is what it is. So yeah, he messed up a little bit. But okay, so then I was sorting my outfit.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so then I finally had an inspiration. I think November, December. I wasn't trying to delay anything. I just needed it to come to me. Do you know what I mean? And so then I found a place in London. Went there. They were really good. It's like everything was just great. It was very quick appointment because I was like, I know, this is what I want. This. And then they were like, all right, cool. It'll take about 6 weeks to make everything. When are you going? I said mid-February, but I'll need it a little bit earlier. They said, okay, come in January. You should have everything ready. So then I went in January, and they said, yeah, the outfit should ready, come. And then they said, oh, we'll need you to come twice for the trousers. So I went there, got the trousers tailored, or measured, sorry. Then I had to go like a couple of days later. They said, yeah, they're ready. Went back. Everything fitted. The trousers, nope. I was like, I thought I'd put on weight. Like in the course of 2 days. Literally could not reach the button. And then she's like, oh, don't worry. Just take the trousers across the road or something.
What?
Why do I gotta do this? So she said, just take it across the road, go there, and then they'll sort it out.
I remember this.
So then I went there, the guy puts his glasses on, flipped the trousers. He goes, sorry, I can't help you, you can't extend this, it's already maxed out.
Oh, the stress.
And I had to catch a train back as well. I was like on a schedule as well.
Yeah, because this is shop in London.
Yeah, and then I had to come back as well, because I had a lot of other stuff to do. We had meetings, whatever. So then I went back to him. I said, look, they can't do it. And then I think she had an alternative. So it looked exactly the same apart from the side ribbon thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, I find it's going to have to do. And I think, but it wasn't in my size yet. It was bigger. So she said, we'll get it done. Right. We'll ship it out to you. Mm-hmm. So she shipped it out to me I think 10 days before we were going to fly out. Unfortunately, it fitted, yes. But the compensation, whatever, it was just not there. Yeah. Like, here, £50 back for your time.
That was, I feel like
it was really annoying.
Very annoying and very unfair because I thought you were going to have no problems with your, suit, that's going to be nice and easy. Yeah. And, they were a well-known brand that do a lot of amazing suits for men and women. Mm-hmm. And I thought, you're going to have no problem. So when you were calling me, you're having all these issues, you're running around London, I've got to run to the tailor. I was like, why are you're a paying customer. Why are you running to a tailor across the road from the actual... None of it made any sense. I was like, what is going on? And it was such a stressful time. Yeah. I just couldn't understand why... I don't know. The whole thing was just very strange.
Yeah, it was a bit... It was weird. It was a bit much.
Yeah, it was.
But then... Okay, so that was sorted. Oh, and then the shoes looked really good. I'll put a picture up as well.
Yeah, the shoes are amazing.
It kind of had our initials on.
Yeah, love the shoes.
So it was just, it looked really good.
Yeah, it did.
Rings. How did we decide on the rings?
Wedding rings.
Yeah, wedding rings.
I think I knew what kind of wedding ring that I wanted. Mm-hmm. And we're like, okay. Because we were looking at I knew what design I wanted. Mm-hmm. And then we were looking online in the UK and we were just shopping around in the UK for wedding rings. Mm-hmm. But every time the design kept coming up that I wanted, it's like the price wasn't quite right. I don't know.
It was far too expensive.
It was far too... I was thinking, this doesn't make any sense, does it? Yeah. So we were like, well, let's just book a flight.
No, it wasn't.
Not quite.
I think so. I had like a really good air miles and stuff like that. So we managed to go to Dubai for like 100 quid each.
Yeah, you went to Dubai.
Like £200 for both of us to go to Dubai. Yeah. And then we were like, okay, while we're out there, let's check out the jewelry because it's like the cheapest place to get it. But we found jewelry for like half the price.
Half the price in Dubai. Amazing. So that was great. I was just really happy about that. Yeah.
And then for me, I just wanted something traditional, like gold band kind of. Well, technically gold band, but I just wanted something simple.
Yeah, you did. You just wanted something simple. I knew what I wanted, and we found it in Dubai, which was amazing. Yeah. Because I was thinking that I might have to compromise on the design I actually want. I was actually thinking that because obviously it was coming up so expensive in the UK. But then going to Dubai, I found it for a fraction of the price. Yeah. So I was very happy about it. Yeah, it was really good.
But in regards to our flights, so we originally booked our flights to go from London to Montego Bay. Yeah. Right. And then because from Montego Bay to Ocean is like what, an hour or two?
Yeah, about an hour.
But then I remember I got like an email like in I think like September time or something. I got an email saying your flight been cancelled.
I just remember you rushing home in a panic. And you were on the phone, and you're like, the flight's been cancelled. I went, what?
Yeah.
What? What do you mean it's been cancelled? And then you were like, they've cancelled the flight. You were like, the airline doesn't fly to that part of Jamaica.
It doesn't fly to Montego, that part of the...
that it doesn't fly to that part of Jamaica anymore. And I'm like, you are kidding me. You what?
Yeah.
You're kidding me?
Yeah, it was. I was ringing them out like, what you know, this is ridiculous. What are you gonna do? You know, I'm not paying extras in my wedding. You know, and then they were like, where do you know, what day did you want to get there? I said I wanted to get there like that particular date, and they said we can fly on that day if you want to Kingston. But then I was looking at Kingston, and then you get there in the evening, and then to go to the villa on that day, it's just. So I was like, look, I'm gonna need to get there the day before, and they're like, okay, well, yeah, we'll just put you on then. But it was annoying because it was just the two of us. It was like my brother and his family, and so we had to try and get to Kingston first, book a hotel, and then go from the hotel, like which is like the next day, 3-4 hours to Ushuaia or something like that.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a bit annoying.
It was.
But it was still fun because you get to go. Got to go to Jamaica a day earlier.
Yeah, exactly. So at the time, it was like a really big inconvenience because we were just really upset because we thought that we'd be flying straight into Montego Bay, and then they were saying that we have to fly into Kingston.
Yeah.
So that was really annoying. But like you said, it was really fun in the end.
It was really fun. So we flew into Kingston.
Yeah.
But okay, on the plane though, the plane was a vibe, wasn't it?
Oh, the plane was lovely. It was so nice.
The flight attendant was.
Yeah, the cabin crew.
And gave us like champagne.
Yeah.
It was our wedding.
Yeah, gave us champagne, but then
I had heartburn.
Yeah, you had heartburn. I was like, get the Rennie. I just remember you drinking the champagne. Like, oh, brilliant. Next thing you know, he was like, my chest. I got heartburn.
Breathe properly.
So I went to the cabin crew and tried to get some like milk because I thought maybe he needs some milk. Like milk would help him. And then the cabin crew was like, don't worry, I've got a solution. And then gave us some like Rennie. Basically, it was Rennie.
Rennie, what is Rennie to?
Oh, Rennie is like, so when you've got like, is it Pepto-Bismol? Is that, I don't know.
But it's in a tablet form where it just kind of dissolves.
You can just chew it. Yeah. And then it helps when you get like heartburn or a little like a bit. So, and I was like, oh my gosh, we cannot be starting the flight like this.
Yeah, so because of that, like, I think from then on, anytime I have a champagne, I always have that. Because you'll be like, you're having champagne, and now I'll be like, I'll have this.
Yeah, well, I've got the Rennie, so I'm fine. Let me have my champagne in peace. But yeah, it was really nice. And then obviously we had all like the wedding things in boxes.
So he looked after that.
He looked after that. It was like, you can pop it in this cupboard here. You don't have to put it like in the overhead locker or try and fit it under. Don't worry, I'll look after it. And I thought it was so nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really lovely flight. And I remember your nephew.
Yeah,
he was so excited to go to Jamaica.
He did not sleep.
No, he didn't sleep. The whole flight.
He did not sleep, and I was like, you gotta sleep.
Yeah.
You know, we slept.
Yeah, we slept.
Still up, like, excited.
I know, it's so sweet. He was just so excited for Jamaica. He couldn't wait. Yeah. You know, he'd been counting down the days to go to Jamaica.
And then we got to Kingston. Yeah. From Kingston, we got to what?
But I remember when we got into Kingston, we couldn't find our driver. Oh. Do you remember that? We couldn't find out. So we had all these bags. Actually, no, even before that, I think. What happened? Didn't your brother and your brother's wife
they couldn't fill out. They didn't fill out the form.
They didn't fill out the landing form correctly.
Yeah.
So they were stuck in immigration. And then we had all the bags and everything. We're trying to get everybody's like suitcases together, but they were still stuck in immigration.
Yeah. And then I popped my head around the corner, I went back, popped my head around the corner. All I see is my brother on his knees writing something on the floor.
Yeah, so we're like, oh no, but then eventually everything was fine, and they caught up with us. We got the bags and everything, and then we walked outside. We could not find our driver. We didn't know where the driver was. He wasn't answering his phone. We're like, what's happening? We got like, all the young kids, everybody with us. And then all of a sudden we just see this man like just very chilled, walking very slowly, like just, he just approached us and he was like, well, I'm guessing you're looking for me. And we're like, oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So that was a relief.
Yeah. Especially when you get there late as well. we got there when it kind of like daylight, and then my brother's issue, and then everything, it just adding on.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, it's a long flight. I just want to get to a hotel now.
Yeah, it was adding on to the stress levels.
Yeah. So then, so we managed to get into the AC hotel in Kingston.
Yes.
And that was a vibe because in the photos it just looked nice, but you don't see anyone in the photos.
Yeah.
But when you go there, it was like, oh, okay, just like...
It was so nice. I was like, wow. I was like, babe, we chose a really good hotel. Well done. It was really such a lovely hotel. It's very modern, very like revamped. It's very beautiful, very very appealing. Like when you walk in, very inviting. And you could just see everybody chilling out by the bar. I just loved it. I loved the whole vibe. I thought, this is such a lovely hotel. And I was like, it's such a shame we're only staying here for one night.
One night, yeah.
I wanted to stay longer. It wasn't enough because I just loved it there.
Yeah.
And I remember your nephew was just flat out, just sleeping. He was so tired, bless him, because he stayed awake the whole flight because he was just so excited to go to Jamaica.
Yeah. Okay, so then the next day we got up, we got ready, had breakfast, and then it was time to go to the villa.
Yes.
The villa was absolutely like amazing.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. It was breathtaking.
It was very. Even leading up to it, you see like blue water. And it was so nice. Like
incredible.
The service there was great.
Amazing. As soon as we got there, I remember just like pulling up, like you go inside like these gates, and then we pulled up alongside the villa, and they had like the staff that work at the villa. They had drinks, like welcome drinks. They gave you cold towels. We were like, what is this? Like, it was like
trying to take our suitcases. And they were like, no, leave the suitcase. And we were like,
they were.
No, we'll take it.
I know.
Why do you want to leave it?
I was like, what? They were like...
But they were like, we'll take it.
Yeah, like, we'll take it all to the room.
Confused by that.
Yeah, we were really
We're going to take it upstairs. And they're like, no, leave it.
We just weren't used to that level of service.
No, we weren't.
It was like I was having an out-of-body experience. That's how we felt when we got to that villa, because it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
My God, this is absolutely gorgeous. It was more, I think from what we saw of the photos and everything, it was absolutely beautiful. Obviously, that's why we chose it. But my gosh, when we were actually there and you see it in person, it was just something, it was like a pinch me moment.
Yeah, it was.
Like it didn't feel real.
Yeah.
You know?
You felt like living like a celebrity.
Yeah, I felt like I was just having this out-of-body experience, living like somebody else.
Yeah.
And not, little old Afia from the UK. So so it was really it was something. And at this point, so half of our guests they were still on their way there. So we had about how many different flights coming in?
I think all in all 3 or 4, but like some of them half of them maybe were flying to go to a different hotel. They were staying in the Rio. Yeah,
they were all staying in the Rio and Ochi. So half of our guests, it was kind of, everybody was just kind of dotted around. So we had some people flying in from like New York. We had others flying in from other parts of the UK. And then I had other guests flying in from Canada, other guests flying in from Barbados.
Barbados.
So there was like,
it was just mixed.
Yeah, there was different flights coming in. So at this point, when we had arrived at the villa, it was just me, you, your brother, and the kids, and the brother's wife, and the kids.
Yeah, and then that evening, everyone else came to the villa.
Yeah.
So I remember like we just put everything in the rooms. Yeah. And we just like scoping the villas, because there's 2 villas. You got the main villa, and then you got I think it was called like a school villa, but it's on a beach front. It's private. No one can access it. food, you know, you tell them what you want. You kind of create a menu.
Yeah, you create a menu. Yeah.
And then they'll make it for you. And some of the food that we had there, I mean, everything we had there was really nice.
Ethiopia apple, this is a Jamaican apple, and this is called star apple. So, which you just eat from the inside, not the skin. So, and this is a real Jamaican mango, right? And then we have a papaya, we have a pineapple, orange, mangoes.
Especially for your brother and brother's wife and the kids, for them to experience Jamaica in in that way. It was just amazing because to have their own chef and the chef like catered to everyone's needs and everyone's dietary requirements.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that. They made it very specialized to everyone and what everyone wanted. So it was just so amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Then we got to choose our rooms as the bride and groom. We got to choose what room we wanted, and then choose all the guests' bedrooms as well. So we're kind of like scoping the rooms, like who would suit where, and just soaking it all in and just enjoying the atmosphere and just taking it all in. It was so overwhelming.
Yeah, it was. It was difficult to soak it in and kind of be in the moment. Even if I tried to be in the moment, it was just not something that I was used to.
Yeah.
But it was really nice though to kind of. We're just very fortunate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Grapes go dry and they get wrinkly, but people go wet and they get wrinkly.
Yeah.
Something like
Lovely, yeah. I think you've been on the plane for 2
And
hours.
so we have a welcome drink.
Oh yeah, sure.
I kind of can relate to how you were feeling because I felt, every time, you have these moments in your life, everything always went back to my mom. And I was thinking, my mom is not here. Like, she's not here enjoying this beautiful moment of us just, arriving at this gorgeous villa. And then my brother, he was getting another flight from the UK.
He came the day we got into the villa.
Yeah, but a bit later with everybody else. And I just thought that he was really missing from that moment because, it was just us there, so I just felt like he was really missing.
It's a video. Oh, I can take a picture too. But I don't know if it'll work because it's going to start. And we're all like, well, I'm not even in it.
how many have you had?
Alright, cheers. I don't know, I've lost count. What is this? Where's the thing? Here, grab the sun cream.
Oh, yeah, another cup. Cheers! Let's do
And then leading up to the wedding now, did you have your vows written in advance?
No. No, did you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, actually.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I did.
We both did.
No, I did. But you know what? I remember I was writing my vows on my phone and I went and deleted it.
Why?
I can't believe by accident.
Of course, by accident. Why?
I don't know. By mistake. I don't know what happened. I just remember just lying in bed, just writing my vows, like just a rough draft, and deleted the whole thing, didn't I? The way I could have screamed, but Rajan was sleeping. I was like, what have I just done? But I knew what I wanted here, but
yeah.
And then I didn't go back to it after that. I just thought, you know what? Let me just get to Jamaica and I will sit and write my vows and it will come to me naturally. And it did.
I mean, it was for the best.
All for the it worked out for the best. I'm glad those deleted because I had other vows and other vows came to me.
And so you wrote I remember you were writing the vows in the bedroom.
Yeah,
right?
I
You were on the
was.
desk.
Yeah, I was just writing and then
rewriting paper.
Yeah, then I'll be like ripping it up. That's not right, and I'll throw it in the bin. I'll be like, that's not gonna start again. No, that's not quite right. And just throw it. It was like that kind of thing, and then
Dear diary.
Yeah, Dear diary. And I remember one of the bridesmaids. She was gonna help me with the vows, but in the end, I didn't need any help. I just wanted to just do it.
You'd rather do it yourself.
Yeah, and
your own touches.
Yes, and it came to me very natural, and I knew what I wanted to say, and it just felt right, and I was like, yes, I've got it.
Yeah,
I got my vows. What about you with your vows?
So I had multiple speeches, right? So I think like 2 speeches I needed to do because one was the vows, and then the other one was the speech in the reception. Yeah, but the speech in the reception, I just did that while I was walking around just typing in the place where we were living before. I was walking around just typing. It came to me so easily, that one.
That's so good.
But the vows I wrote, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is good enough. And then I think I printed it off because I didn't want to use my phone. Yeah. Printed it off. I was like, all right, cool. And then leading up to the wedding, I could see you're like proper like. And I was like, all right, I need to go check my vows. And then I looked at my vows. I was not happy at all. Oh. So well, they're okay. But I think everything was everywhere. Like I couldn't put it into words of how I felt and everything. And so then the day of the wedding, it sounds bad, but it's no. So the day of the wedding is when I got the inspiration because like everyone's getting ready. I was on my own. I was on the beach, like getting ready to dip into the water. And I could see everything being set up. But it's just seeing it, like the marquee, everything being set up, and just sitting on the beach on my own, and just kind of soaking it in, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get married today. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? After I dipped in the water for a bit. Yeah. So then I was like, all right, cool, let me write it now. And it just, in one go, I wrote it and I was like, wow, I'm happy. Amazing. I was happy with it. I was like, yep, this is it. Wow. Put it away, go in the water. And I was like, yeah, this is I'm ready for this. Oh, and I just think, we'd gone through so many obstacles leading to that moment. And I think, when you're actually in that moment, like right, you're so close. It's, you can almost feel the wedding ring on your finger. Do you know what I mean? You can almost, it's so close. Mm-hmm. And I think when you're in that moment, it just comes to you naturally, and the vows and everything that we've been through just comes to you. In Jamaica. Yeah, it's like we had to be in Jamaica for everything to pull together. Yeah. In terms of how we wanted our vows to be. Yeah. We had to be in that environment. So I'm glad that we both waited to do our vow, and we didn't even know that what each other were really doing. I didn't know what you were doing. No, I think we said, remember, time yourself. No more than X amount. Oh yeah, that's all we said. It can't be one can't be longer than the other. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look good. No, it wouldn't look good. 9 seconds and yours is 5 minutes. I've got more to say. Yeah, it's true, but we didn't. But we knew that part, but we didn't know what if you were doing your vows. We didn't know. At the time. And by the way, the officiant did ask, like, are you gonna write your own vows, or shall we just kind of keep it, generic? Yeah. We're like, no, we're here once. Yeah, we wanted to make it very personable unique to us and unique and very us. Yes, our own flavours to it. Definitely. Yeah, that's what we wanted. So, that happened, right? Oh, and then, so we were setting things up. So, for example, in the So after the marriage, there'll be like a drinking area, like a bar area or entrance to the reception. And so we've had one of our engagement photo shoot from Barbados, like printed on a canvas, but just the sheet of it. And so we laid that on a table with loads of like photos of us in a timeline kind of thing, starting from when we matched on Bumble, that kind of screenshot, and it's just for people to see how far we came along, right?
Yeah, that was so cute.
Yeah, so we'll try and put that up as well, so for you guys to see.
Yeah, definitely. And we did like all the dress rehearsals, and everybody else came, all the bridesmaids, everybody else, all the wedding guests.
Yeah, we had the music, we had to figure out how to walk down the aisle.
Yes.
The setting of it, the formation.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was really fun.
Everyone drinking.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. It was such a fun day.
And the day before, everything was getting set up. So the aisle was getting set up. The marquee was getting built. Everything just felt that much more real.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. Yeah. It was amazing, wasn't it? It was so much fun. And then I remember the chef put on like a nice dinner for everyone, like lunch.
Oh, yeah.
I
remember. The dinner was amazing.
Yeah.
The breakfast was amazing.
And then you were getting you and some of the groomsmen were getting their hair cut.
Yeah, but the problem was it was double booked. So I don't know how. I think the wedding planner arranged a barber to come. But then I didn't hear anything. Yeah. And I was stressing. Because I feel like my hair has to be on point, my beard has to be on point.
Yeah, of course.
So then I asked one of the staff at the villa, can you arrange a barber? And he was like, sure, no problem. So then he arranged somebody to come, but then our wedding planner's barber that they've organized came too. Yeah. So it's just a bit of a mess. But we got to have a haircut, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no shortage of that.
Yeah, we had 2 barbers, so that was great. Yeah.
So we didn't get to say bye.
Oh, no, we didn't on the day.
On the day of the wedding.
We were eating breakfast and everything. Everyone was just chilling.
And then you disappeared.
And then, you just disappeared. I disappeared. You disappeared. I didn't, because the makeup artist turned up and the hairdresser turned up very early in the morning. Yeah. We didn't even kiss each other goodbye. No. And I was like, oh, so I'm not going to see him now until I'm actually walking down the aisle. And then I think we're just messaging each other a bit, but there was so much going on.
We just had to accept it that, the next time we'll see each other, we'll be down the aisle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if we were to have the wedding here, it would have been, I feel like it would have costed more. Yeah. Right? Because the cost of having a venue here would have cost more. Yeah. Would have costed more. Like definitely. It's like, even holding a venue here, I think it's like 4 or 5 grand.
Yeah.
4,000 or 5,000 pounds. Yeah. So it's more expensive than in Jamaica, and even per head, like dinner per head. Yeah. It was just more expensive here. And then if we were to have it here, then more people would turn up. Yeah. So all in all, it was cheaper to get married abroad.
Yeah, definitely. It was. Yeah, definitely. There would have been more mouths to feed. There just would have been a lot more people if we were to have the wedding in the UK. Yeah. And obviously, beach wedding, it was for us. I'm very glad that we had it in Jamaica. So I think having, like you said, just made the situation a lot more calm. That's why we were so chilled.
The staff was telling us, like celebrities or people stay here.
Oh yeah, the staff was saying, we've had some very like VIP guests that usually like to stay at this villa.
And then there's often boats coming up, paparazzi.
Oh yeah, there was because they have a tour boat that comes alongside the villa. Obviously, the villa has its own private beach, and then they take pictures trying to spot somebody that could be VIP. But yeah, they just.
So I think that just made us feel anxious, right?
Yeah, exactly. It made us feel anxious, but trying to spot somebody VIP, and then they just got me imagined. So so it'd be quite disappointing. Knowing us so from and give me
I'm scared. Ah, you better stop it. Babe, stop. I'm going to follow the hammer. All the tourists looking at us. Stop now.
I'm not doing
You're
anything.
going to stop now.
I've stopped.
Thank God for that. Let me relax in the video, please. Bye. We're just watching this on our hammer.
Right, guys. So, now you got to see the guests at the wedding video. You got to see this video, which is quite a long one for you guys because the last one was very short as well. So the next video, it's time, man. It's time. We're gonna release the wedding video. So I think that's the end of this episode, right?
Made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. Until the next one, guys. Bye.
Bye.